Hey gang, welcome back. It is I, Dr. Bosky, and today we're going to take a look at rough cut 6 of the upcoming Interstellar Sentinel 1 trailer. It's been quite a few months since we updated the trailer. I have enlisted Filler Instinct, to help with the trailer creation, and we are basically doing a review. I think we're close, so let me just get started. I'm just going to watch it first, drink it in, and then we'll break it apart with feedback.
Everyone knows you don't bring a starship to a gunpoint.
Trust, I favor you more so with sexy wings, DBK.
Interstellar Sentinel. Okay, all right. That is we're close. I think we're definitely close. Okay, let's see here. Why don't we all help you out? Do this as well. So right off the cuff, I think sound effects, reduce volume by, I don't know, by 25%. So I think that as I'm listening to it, it's a little bit louder on my side of things, but I think that it's a little too let me take a look. Yeah, so I think it's just a smidge too loud. I want the music to carry the overall I think the overall experience, and right now because the sound effects are higher, or they're louder than they were before, it's interfering with the music a little bit more. So bring that down. Also double check. Let's take a look here while we're on the subject.
Furiosa! We've come too far.
She's from a place of abundance.
She's from a place of abundance.
This is our
Yeah, okay. So compare these two.
destiny.
My childhood.
Our volume level overall is still a little bit lower compared to the reference level from the trailer, though. So the whole thing needs to come up a little bit. Sound effects need to come back down. So then we have that kind of mix there. So, all right. And I would remove the sound effects from this cut. It's better to have that music as it starts up. Also, you have this, we have these frames here. So either cut out these frames so you can see with the crossfade here going into that next section, or let it breathe a little bit longer. So then, you know, give it another like half second so we can show that front perspective. And then you can crossfade into the level. It's a small thing. Yeah, so another half second there. So don't need Furiosa anymore. Let's see here. Opening shot. Let it stay up for 0.5 seconds longer. And start the and then do the crossfade. I think the crossfade still works in that case, so I'm glad that you decided to do that. So okay, what else we got? Yeah, I think this works well. Whoa. So it's also partially because of the sound effects, the way that we're being cut. I'd let the shot linger a little longer. Or work on the cut. Let me see here. It's like 3 seconds. You're kind of keying off the destruction of the dragon, right? Not super hot about that shot, but I think we can let it roll. So when you're cutting out of this, so what happens, right, is, so we have these attacks, and these attacks are definitely taking up a lot of your visual space, which is totally fine, right? But then what happens is you're showing that you're dodging. I'm just frame stepping through this, right? And that's awesome. But then what happens is that because I'm watching how the action goes, you've now cut right out of this. And it's in this key moment. So let the shot breathe a little bit longer, show the dodging of these projectiles, and then cut into the next section. 24. 0.24 cut after successfully dodging the purple bullets. Purple bullets. Pupil purple bullets. All right. And I'll just time code this here. Okay. So cutting into this shot, it barely gives you enough time to know what's going on, right? Like, back it up a little bit. Because every time we cut to a new shot, we're trying to establish what's going on to give a little bit of that story. And right now, what happens, right, is basically this takes up most of the visual real estate. And so the hero of the story, Dr. Bosky, right? And I might be overthinking about this, but the way I like to go about it, right, is that the viewer is trying to understand what's going on. They've never seen this shot before. And so by seeing this thing, it makes it hard to understand where the hero is. It makes it hard to understand what's going on with this enemy type that they've never seen before. And then just as they're starting to see it, it winds up being blown up, right? So take the shot, wind it back another so wind it back another, I don't know, second and a half, maybe. Because we need to see the struggle, right? Dr. Bosky's fighting the Dread Musk. Things are going on. It's great that we've captured the pacifist mode, but it makes the whole shot and sequence hard to visually understand, and what the success is. Capturing the destruction's fantastic. So yeah, so let's see here. So that's 0 to 4. Technically, Dread Musk shot. Come on, we got this. We got this. There we go. Start 1.5 seconds earlier. All right. We're gonna do one more pass on here. 1 second. Let me take a look again at the. Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust timing a tiny bit. The audio cues are still a little bit off, but that's fine. So what I would do in this case, with the on that with the sound, I would then start the shot, even if the other shot, because what's gonna happen, we're gonna add 1.5 seconds another half second, so that'll get closer to the opening shot. But then the should be showing this. The shot, and then we can go from there. Yeah, okay. We'll come back to audio timing a bit on this. So, we got to talk about this. So, the audio cues, the dialogue,
Starship to a gunpoint.
it sounds like the same volume. I mean, it's better.
I favor you more so with Sexy Wings DBK.
Everyone knows you don't bring a starship to a gunpoint.
Thus, I favor you more so with Sexy Wings DBK.
I think we still bring up the voice lines. Let's see here. Cutscene. God, geez, I can't type today. Dialogue lines. Bring up the volume. Because that's a big part of what the cutscene is about. So you can also bring the music down, and we can duck it a little bit. But I would just bring up the sound effect, the voice lines. All right. Let me watch the shot again.
You feel up to it. Everyone knows you don't bring a starship to a
Wings DBK.
All right. So this is a decent cut. Let me take a look at this again. The shot's too short. Get the monster trophy. Or destroy the monster trophy, let it do its thing, and then you can, and it's probably another second or so. So, all right, so point add one, extend this shot by 1.5 seconds to show the destruction collection of the monster trophy. All right. Okay. And we caught it over here. That's cool. Good sequence. Showing the shooting. So I know in the footage you actually wind up flying over here. What I would do, it's kind of like the narrative, like the where's the action bit, right? So I wouldn't go too far, right? But I probably would add, I don't know what I'd see here. Yeah. Man, I really wish you'd killed those guys. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll go with it. Take the shot. Cut it right around here. I think it lingers a little too long. The last round of feedback was show the explosion of the star gems. Boosh. I'd cut right about here. Because you're gonna cut middle action, so totally fine. 110. Cut at this point to the next shot. All right. I would cut the shot just a tiny bit or extend it. Yeah, I would probably cut the shot right about here. $118. Cut at this point to the... And the main reason for it is because the two big things that happened, you destroyed both of the limbs of the tree. That's great. And then it's kind of lingering afterwards with no real payoff. Killing the monster trophy is a very small payoff in terms of the shots. I would probably just end on the high note of the both branches. I know we cut a little early last time, so to the next shot. Okay. Nice gameplay. Okay. So I like that we've got this incorporated now, right? Yeah. So I think what I would do is I would. So there's a couple things going on with this, right? I mean, you move up and then you're just sitting there, right? Like move around. I think what I do is I just work on the rapid shots. So do this thing. So rapid shot, moving around, right? And then I don't know, grab this plate, come down here, grab this plate, grab this plate, grab this plate, just all rapid shots. Boom, 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 right? Like that way we're showing just a little bit of variety. You don't have to go super fast, but always keep moving, right? Because especially with this weapon, it kind of shows the cool octoplasma bits kind of moving around. So, all right. But I like where we're at. We're getting there. Okay. 129. Adjust shot to rapid fire only, and 3 and 5 weapon plate collections. Start with the current ones that you grabbed. Start with the first one you grabbed. All right, Q. Let's take a nice choice though of the weapons. Yeah. Audio's better. Barn door cut.
Interstellar Sentinel. Interstellar. Interstellar Sentinel.
Yeah, we can live with that. It's good. Long studio fade out. Fade to black. Okay, we're getting there. All right. Cool. First off, thank you very much, Phil. Like the cuts are really coming along. Let me just take a look at my notes real quick here as well. And all right, so there's that. So with that, I think the opening shot works well there. Volume, we still need to do more on. Shots are 4. Yep. Second earlier. Yep. Yeah, the transition doesn't apply anymore, so we're gonna do one more. I think when you do this next round of, now that we've got most of the shots locked, while we're gonna push them a little bit, then we should adjust again to really key well with the music beats. Okay. Yep. So we're not quite there on that. Yep. This works. It breathes a little too long now. What was this one? Okay. Yep. Yeah, because you cut right out of the middle of that, so I'll kind of look at it's like the Goldilocks, so that's totally fine. The rank screen is good now. Main menu I can live with. CTA. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there. I think we have a good shot at releasing the trailer this coming week. Thank you very much. Talk to you all soon.